feel boycotted by Hollywood? Well, I mean, you'd have to not have a pulse to feel at that point, to feel like, no, none of this is happening. This is actually just a kind of a weird joke. You've been asleep for 35 years.
As a sort of outspoken and very vocal advocate for Time's Up and Me Too, I'm curious how you feel about Johnny Depp's film opening the festival, and do you plan to see it?
You're asking me that?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand the correlation, or why me specifically.
Oh, just you were on the advisory council, celebrity advisory council for Time's Up. I think the Johnny Depp case has been very well played out in American and international media.
Understood.
There's been some controversy about that film being chosen to play out of competition in open can. So I'm just curious if you will see it and how you feel about its selection here.
Well, you'll see, I guess, if I'll see it, and I don't know how I'll feel about it if I do.
I wanted to see a good movie. I wanted to see a good movie. I wanted to see a completion of the 5 films. I wanted to round out the story. I wanted to see this man who depended so much on his youth and the vigor of youth. I wanted to see the weight of life on him. I wanted him to have a relationship that was not a kind of flirty movie relationship. I wanted him to have a deep relationship with somebody.
I said, well, there's the story. The story is in the character that the least is written about, Ernest. And of course, that's what Leo wanted to do. He said, let's try to find who Ernest is, or let's create Ernest as an example, or as I use my words carefully, but as a template for that tragedy of love, trust, and betrayal of the indigenous people.
And I think the gamble was to take on this incredibly important story that really was a reckoning with our past. I mean, so much has been learned in the last few years, and this story has, much like the Tulsa massacre, has been something that people have started to learn about and started to understand as a part of our culture, as a part of our history. And it was a really a throwback to, great epic films of the 1940s that have at its center this very twisted, bizarre love story that we...